Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Yesterday, spent most of the day in bed. I really needed to recharge my batteries. Been doing quite a lot of stuff at all different times. I know it's not exactly taxing what I do. I'm not even going to pretend that it is. But I've been doing it at all kinds of different times. UK time, American time, in Australian time, and it just catches up with you. It just catches up with you physically and mentally because you're all over the place and your body clock's everywhere. So yesterday I just took the day to sleep and rest and come back to center. And I think I got up a couple of times. I say I think because it was all a bit of a blur yesterday. And I saw a couple of things on Twitter. I may have posted a couple of things as well. But for the most part, I was in bed for literally the whole day. One of the things that I came across was a tweet. A tweet which was doing the rounds by a chap. As always, please do not contact them. I disavow anyone that does. This is a video literally making an example of them. This is not somebody to attack or anything. As we all know, they use it to play victim anyway. And then I went back to bed, of course, woke up, and then when I was searching for it today, gone. Gone. The tweet was removed. Now, this made things even more interesting, okay? I'm going to show you the tweet in a moment. It's one of those typical pathetic tweets that you just want to slap somebody across the face with and go, oh, just shut up. But this video for me is a little bit different than that. Because this video to me is about ego and self-importance and really knowing your role. So what I mean by that is, let me just bring up the tweet so you got some context now. Douche. This is the tweet. Rick Remember from Marvel Comics. Now, you might say I'm going to expose myself. Not in that way. When I say this next thing, I'm fine with saying it. I'm absolutely fine with saying it. I don't know who Rick is. I never even heard of the guy until yesterday. And then I looked, because of the tweet, I looked into him and yeah, he seems to have a decent body of work when it comes to Marvel Comics, and I think now he's at Image. But that's irrelevant to me because even though I've been collecting comics for 28 years, my stance has always been the stance of a customer. And I'm just interested in the product. Do you know one thing I'm not interested in? Your ego. That's what I'm not interested in. I will come across a product and I will purchase it. And if I like that product, I will purchase more of it. When I purchase more of it, I suddenly start to become more au fait with the artist and the writers. They develop they build up a reputation to me. A reputation, a good one. Because I have returned time and time again to purchase your product. And reputations earned are priceless. This guy here, his ego is absolutely out of control. And he's having a temper tantrum on Twitter and whatever. But this just shows the danger of this platform. Twitter is scum. The platform is a disgrace. It promotes argument. It promotes, I think, mental illness. Because it makes people go nuts. Because you can only reply with just a fragment of an argument. And I was discussing this the other day. And actually with your boy Zach. When your boy Zach came onto my channel, I was saying the SJW side. The crazy far left, they just go, hey, you're a Nazi, you're a bigot, you're a phobe, you're this, you're that, you're another. But you can't just reply with, no, I'm not. You've got to go into a built and concise argument. No, I am not a bigot because, and then you have to explain. And it's not something that can be explained in a short tweet. It's something that has to be explained in discourse, proper discourse. So Twitter is developed for the soundbite. It's developed for the stupid. For people who don't have reason, thought out arguments to jab, 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 and jab. And so when you're being called this, that, and the other from all sides, it's like you're constantly being punched like that. And you want to do a haymaker, but you can't. You can't do a haymaker because you have to give a bloody reel of tweets, 15 tweets. This is argument. So that's one of the bad things. So when you come onto Twitter and you do a take like this, it's just silly. But the point is, we're in a state with the comic book industry where it's fucked. The mainstream. Crowdfunding, thriving, mainstream, fucked. And it's very easy, as we've discussed in previous videos, as to why. Crowdfunding is customer centric. It's customer orientated. It's apolitical. Unless you are specifically sourcing a politically based comic. For example, that Donald Trump one, where it's a piss take of, it's like a piss take of the far left. Whatever. But for the others, they're apolitical comics. They have a theme and they're action based or whatever, and The Vespis are attacking Earth and have destroyed all the cities, and Cyberfrog's nowhere to be found. What's gonna happen next? It's just that. But on the mainstream, which won't be mainstream for much longer, we have this ridiculous messaging, persistent messaging, because they have hired a bunch of activists who aren't interested in being customer centric and customer focused and customer orientated. They're interested in telling you how they feel. And do you know what? Fuck off! I don't care about your ego. I don't care about where you think you sit on the ladder. To me, you're no one. You are a hot dog vendor. And I would like to look at your hot dogs, and if they look like shit, or you're there shouting, hey, don't buy a hot dog if you voted for Trump, then I'm going to bypass your hot dog stand regardless of the way that I feel about Trump or bloody Hillary or fucking Bernie or whichever other retarded American is going to stand politically, because they're all shite. I don't care. Your opinion is meaningless. If you're on this platform, sell me your product. If you want a personal account away from everything, then I'm sorry. If you start giving out these hot takes, they are going to reflect on your product itself. They're going to reflect on your work. And all you're doing is appeasing the people that agree with you. And so you always lose. Because this doesn't gain you customers. This only loses you customers. There is zero benefit from something like this. And if you stood away from the keyboard and you're not looking at the screen, you've just got me on. The tweet says, if you still support this president, i.e. Trump, obviously, it's okay to unfollow me and stop supporting my work. I'd prefer it. Well, do you know what, Rick? I will make sure, even though I don't know who you are because your ego is bigger than you, I will make sure never to purchase any of your work. I'm British. I don't have any dog in the American political fight whatsoever. But what I do see is an egotistical arsehole that thinks we should follow his political agenda and that way we'll be good enough to purchase his product. Well, I say go fuck yourself. That's what I say. I say, I will never touch one of your books. Thank you very much for showing me who you are. Thank you very much indeed. I will pass everything that the industry has gone through in the last 3 months. And you want to come out of it by going, Orange Man bad from 4 bloody years ago, lost in a vacuum of space. But that's when you get what you got. And what did you get? You got that. Tweet deleted. Tweet deleted. Now, does this mean Rick came to his senses? Well, he kept the other tweet up. You know? I think he liked this one. Where he's like, read my bit about Captain America and fascism. Patriotism too far is fascism. It's just all profiling and projecting by these people. Just shut up. Why don't you shut up and make me a fucking hot dog, bitch? That's what you should be doing. Hot take. Use that heat to cook the sausages. Oh, another dumbass in the road of mainstream dumbassery. The mainstream industry, it's not around for long. It's not. None of the creators seem to have learned anything. Marvel's not learned anything. Diamond needed to be told by a newbie in the industry how to actually pack comics after being the exclusive provider for 30 years. Because Diamond don't care. They didn't care. Nobody cares. Nobody in the mainstream industry actually fucking cares. But you know who does care? The people in crowdfunding who want your money. They care. They want your money big time. Jawbreakers, Grand Bazaar. It's in its last 24 hours, people. Link in the description box down below to the Indiegogo. I know for one thing, Zach cares. He wants your money. He wants to provide a product for you. He wants to sell you a hot dog. You want to buy a hot dog? Go there. Click that link. Go buy that hot dog. But Rick, no. Rick doesn't want your money if you don't go into the echo chamber. Well, Rick, happily obliged, sir. Happily obliged. Oh, by the way, good power of your own convictions, you coward. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do get a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming. I'm going to be live streaming in just less than a couple of hours' time. Hope you come along for that. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.